A quick run through with the Crimson Echo rerun banner for you guys that haven't pulled on this specific banner yet, even though it's been like 4 days now since it came out. We're going to talk about the ships here. Now, like once again, there's probably going to be a rerun or some sort of an event in 1 or 2 weeks, so save your pulls because this banner right here is permanent, meaning these guys will be here forever. It's just as of right now, they're on rate sub. But for some reason, if you guys want to pull on these, whether you like the ship or whatever, or for collection, first of all, go ahead and do it and don't listen to me. But second of all, if you want to do it, just go for it. With that being said, let's talk about the ships in particular and whether you guys should pull for it or not, assuming you're not already doing so or you haven't so already. So we're going to skip the first top 2 ships right here. They aren't anything that in particularly good. If you want them for collection or whatever, or like them because they're cute or pretty, go ahead and pull for them. But the top 2 right here aren't that important. But let's talk about the bottom 3. Naganami. Naganami is one of the really good destroyers for just torpedo bombing altogether. A very good buffer, pairs along with like Jinsu, Ayanami, Ibuki, basically anything that does like torpedo damage. She's really good there. Still very good there. You just pair her up. She has a nice buff going on with her little red skill, whatever. That gives, I believe, like 30% crit damage on torpedoes or something. It's a lot. It's significant. So if you guys want to go ahead and pull for her, go for it. If you're into torpedo bombing or whatever, highly recommend pulling for her. She's really good. Now, let's talk about Tosa. Tosa right here, if you're struggling with, like, say, World 10, I know some people struggle with World 10 a lot. Aside from brute forcing it, because now we get EXP packs and whatnot, a lot of EXP in World 9 or whatever, and 10, you should be able to plow through it. But if you guys are struggling because of the suicide bomber, specifically the Congo line or whatever, it's pretty good to get her because she has a really wide barrage that will help out a lot, and it procs every 20 seconds or so. And if you whenever you volley, it also has a 70% chance of going off as well too. So she as alone is a really good standalone battleship for just like clearing suicide bombers. I know before we had full auto come out for the maritime suicide bomber daily or whatever, I use Tosa a lot for solo backline because she gets the job done reliably. I don't have to worry about it. Clears suicide bombers really well. So if you're looking for a battleship that is good at suicide bomber clearing, highly recommend pulling for her. Otherwise, for that as like a bossing or whatever, not that in particularly good. But for suicide bomb clearing, she's probably the best ship in the whole game for doing that. Now Amagi, aside from being one of the most popular ships in EN, this ship right here is not bad at all. She has seen better days, obviously, because now we're in this era of like super power creep for battleships and whatnot. By all means, though, she's still a fine ship. She has a wide AoE debuff for enemies, 9% decrease on firepower, torpedoes, and invasion, I believe, or something like that. So nothing to scoff off there. A pretty sizable barrage for clearing and whatnot, and basically all around a really good battle cruiser. I believe as of right now, she's the best battle cruiser in the game. Well, I think Odin's out. Okay, in terms of gacha, I'm pretty sure she's like the best battle cruiser in the game. I could be wrong, but I'm like very confident. Gacha related, she's the best battle cruiser in the game. So if you guys want something to fill in those event slots, because there are some events where you need battle cruisers in particular, and there aren't many in the game, but Amagi is really good at that position. So if you want to use her for that, go ahead and do so. Bottom 3 ships pretty good. Top 1, top 2, not that particularly well. But aside from that, though, permanent ships, don't worry if you don't get them right now. They'll always be there. But if you want them right now, go ahead and pull so. But once again, remember there is an event probably in a week or 2 that's limited stuff. Pull for that instead. All right.